Welcome to the Gentlemen's Club. I've got a beautiful panel on tonight, even more than last time. You guys look, I don't know what you've done to your hair, but it's great. Shaun, thanks for joining the girls.
Oh, my pleasure.
But
that sounded weird. It did a bit, sorry.
But yeah, so girls coming in to answer guys' questions and stuff like that. And if you want to learn how to dominate women, first you must understand them. And that's why these girls have generously donated their time.
You're welcome.
To help you guys out there, our exclusive male audience, I hope. We're going to talk about awkward dates later. But firstly, I have a letter from a viewer, which the panel is going to help them with. Dear James and Angels, I've been seeing a girl casually, and the other night we were doing it and I got out my new camcorder and started filming. I also called her names like Dirty S, which I won't repeat. I didn't think anything of it at the time, but a few days later she sent me a text saying she wasn't comfortable with what happened. It's annoying that she didn't just tell me at the time. Why can't girls just be upfront about things? That's a fair point. I've tried calling her and she won't answer. I texted saying I wanted to talk about it in person with her, and she said no. What should I do? And that's from David at Strathpine. So, what should he do?
Oof. Oof. What should he do?
To win her back, to get her back, sleeping with him again.
He could speak to her before sex.
Well, we can talk about that, but what now, to get her back in the sack,
texting.
What should he do?
Obviously, she's not comfortable with face to face, so she's
with face to face, exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, start texting, suss it out.
Yeah.
See what the problem is.
Sounds like he might have gone a bit too far, a bit too fast. You might have to sort of backtrack, go back into romancing mode.
Yeah.
Then maybe try the dirty talk. And
pull
back again a bit later on.
Pull back and start. Because that's the thing. It seems like he's calling her, which shows he's panicking a little bit, and she's not. You know, she sent him a text, so she wants to deal with it via text. Yeah. So I think panicking and sort of resisting it is the mistake that he's made, and he started calling in, oh, we should meet in person, and that's just going to push her away even more.
You know what he should do? A nice gesture. Like you said, romance. You know, you could send her flowers. A copy of the video, the footage that he made, nicely edited.
Well, a copy of the video, that'd be awesome.
Some soft lighting.
I don't know if we should send her flowers. You think sending flowers?
I think probably cards.
Something nice. No.
I don't want to send the wrong message to guys out there that they should be weak and send flowers. I'm just concerned about that.
Oh, well,
I think we want our guys to learn.
Listen, this guy there's been a transgression, so now he's got to get back in the field of play. So however he can accomplish that. Yeah,
I think the first mistake he made was the fact that he did resist it. And, when she sends him a text, the impression I'm getting is that he didn't I think when a girl resists, you need to just agree, even if you don't even mean it. You see what I mean?
Actually, I'll agree with you on that one.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep,
that's working already. Basically... That's what happens. You just go with the resistance. If you resist against what she's telling you, that just makes her dig her heels in even more.
They'll just create more conflict.
And exactly. So you just go with it and go, yeah, I've had girls say that, oh, are you going to delete that video? And I'm like, yeah. Well, you can't always be that jovial about it. Like sometimes you just have to go, yeah, fine, and that's no worries. And then it's not a big deal.
Make copies later, obviously.
Sorry?
Make copies later.
Yeah.
Email them around the office.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that idea. Because you can get it.
Upload them, amateur porn. It's
about
yeah, RedTube, I think, pays money for that now. So
really?
You make a good income.
I wish I knew that. Jeez.
No, you could be a millionaire.
That one too late.
Have any of you guys been in a similar situation to this? Like, where you've been videoed and it was like, ooh. You may not want to. You don't have to say.
Sure, yeah. I mean, there's footage out there, but I.
Hey, now I recognise you. It's amazing. You look different.
That was part of her audition.
When you can see my face, yeah.
That was the tape she sent in to audition for the show, obviously.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Can we see that?
hairyasses.com.au.
Yeah.
No, I mean, first of all, with respect to this guy, Steve, was it? Or I mean, what's the nature of the relationship? How well do
It was just a casual thing.
It's just a casual thing. Does he know her? Was there a previous sexual encounter?
It's just sex, I think.
I think for casual sex, you shouldn't, you know.
You shouldn't just do it.
Yeah.
I mean, there should be some platform there.
What's interesting, what annoys him is that he found out 3 days later that she didn't mention it until then. And that's the key.
Well, she put a lot of thought into it, and she thought that I should, you know,
she put a lot of thought into it, but that's the thing. Like, you know, girls change their moods all the time.
That's why she took 3 days to reply.
Exactly. So then it's no big deal. Like, you can just do it next time. It'll be fine.
Well, also, I think the sex wasn't really great, so she hadn't really, you know, wanted to catch up with him. So she just making, you know.
This is you.
No.
This was you.
Oh no.
No, but what Jay's saying is that this is a reason that she's just
even
given
though
a
he was
reason.
filming
Yeah.
it, she did not enjoy it.
That's right. It's just an excuse.
Yeah, I just think that girl, it's like with girls, it's about managing them. They want to be led and they want to be videoed.
This we've heard before. They want to be led.
Here you go again.
But you know what? Like, that's the thing. Like, in the moment, she's like, yeah, go with it. And then she just feels bad afterwards. And then you just have to manage that. And then next time, it's game on again. You just have to manage it when they feel bad after. And just be aware of that's what girls do. And it's no big deal. She still wants you. That's what I think. I think there's no... If you're like...
Okay. You know? There's no way to figure out what this girl was thinking. I mean, possibly
Doesn't matter,
in the heat of the moment. And then afterwards thought, oh, how did I come across? Oh, blah,
exactly.
blah, blah.
That's why you just be like, reassure her after, guys. Like, when that happens... She feels bad after. All girls do after sex sometimes, not always, but
especially after sex with you.
Yeah, walked into that one. But it's obviously they're not true. They're just joking, which they can. But yeah, what the point is that you just have to resist it when a girl feels bad. I mean, sorry, you just have to go with it and say, yeah, no, that's okay. Yeah, it's all. That's no worries. And then next time, then she'll be in the horny sex mood again.
I think she feels bad about how she was perceived because she allowed herself to be videotaped. It is, you know, it is a fine line.
Well, we'll talk about also. There's the other element to it, the dirty talk, and so we'll talk about that. I think after this break, on the Gentleman's Club. My son's just been diagnosed with leukemia, and I can't afford to pay for the treatment. So all stocks gotta go.
Beds, chairs, tents, it's my Kids Got Cancer sale. Take advantage of my son's condition and grab yourself a bargain.
Welcome back to the Gentleman's Club, Girls Order. We're talking about a guy who got out a video while he was having sex with a girl and then also called her dirty names. All above board, in my opinion. The girls have an issue with it. You're saying that you should get permission beforehand, but you did yours in the heat of the moment. We don't have to talk about that. That's okay. But what I'm saying is these things happen in the heat of the moment, and my point is that girls do sometimes feel regret afterwards, and it's just about managing that regret, not freaking out and calling her and saying, you know, let's talk about it in person. That's making a big deal out of it, and that doesn't help. So that's the advice I like to give to David.
Minimize.
The girl, yeah. So, and the girls actually, yeah, obviously agree with that.
Yeah.
But
Minimize.
with dirty talk, what's acceptable sort of dirty talk? Like, I think he used the S word, a dirty, you know, S, and Pam, you've said to me before you don't like bitch.
Yeah, I think that, you know, I think bitch has a time and a place, and it's not in the bedroom.
Really? When is it?
You know, driving.
Okay. While you're having sex and driving.
While you're having sex and driving. No, I just don't think, in terms of dirty talk, I don't think bitch should be a part of it, yeah.
Why is that?
I just don't think it's a sexy sounding word. It's
really?
a bit bitch, you know?
Depends.
Oh, you bitch. I'm gonna do you in the A, you bitch.
don't think
it has to be said like that. When you're doing it, you're doing it wrong. Like,
yeah.
To me, it's not.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
know when I
sounds like the guys
that, it doesn't seem to have a very good.
Yeah, I know. I know what you mean. I mean, it's an art form. Like, it's hard to.
Yeah, dirty talk.
When I said bitch, did that make you aroused at all or not?
No, zero. That's opposite arousal. I think I just feel my vagina drying right up.
Yeah, that's a lie. Anyway, Jay.
Yes,
Well, I really don't mind that word, but it has to
Good
be
girl.
like,
That
you're
word,
my
you wouldn't see
bitch.
You're my bitch.
Oh.
Like,
There has
you're
to be
my
ownership.
dirty bitch. If you say you're my dirty bitch, it's like,
You're
you know,
my
it's like...
dirty bitch. That's the way you gotta say it. You
That's
gotta put
ridiculous.
some sass in it.
This is the
But,
thing.
You want
but,
romantic?
Sex it up.
but if I like
Dirty.
casually having sex with someone,
Oh yeah.
I would, you know, like it.
You would like it.
He called me bitch because I don't know this guy. I'm casually having sex and he's calling me bitch. Like,
Yeah.
you
So-
don't know me. And
I wanna F you in the anus, you bitch.
Why does
You
that
don't
make
like
a
that.
difference?
You
Why does it make a
Because
difference?
you look like you like it.
You obviously know him to an
Laughing.
extent.
hey,
You obviously know him to an extent. Like
How
why-
casual is the sex that you're having?
yeah. Like, let's say one night stand or...
You wouldn't
You
want to
know,
call me
like-
a bitch.
So what,
No,
third
it's-
date, you can call you a bitch maybe?
No,
Maybe tie him
no,
up and get a bit kinky there.
Little ball gag.
no, I will tie him up.
Oh.
She does the tying, does she, James?
So I haven't seen Jay this open on camera before. You have remembered that this is going to go to air. You know, mum
Yeah,
and dad,
yes, I know.
Mrs. and
I think my partner knows that.
wow.
I mean, that's the thing though with dirty talk. I find like there are people who just like you to describe what you're doing, and then there are people like you who like to
Like some of the
like someone to be a bit more
derogatory,
derogatory
submissive
stuff.
type
Yeah.
And you don't want to cross the line. You know, some people who just
Yeah,
like it
yeah.
sort of
That's
softer.
the thing.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
tough.
you can
You know
push
what?
it further.
There is that awkwardness when the dirty talk is going on, and then you're not entirely sure, how far to go, and neither is the other person. So
Yeah.
then comes like the
Well, that's the
questions, the dirty questions that aren't really. What do you want me to say?
Yeah.
No,
Or like,
Pam,
what
what are you doing? How boring
It's
is the
not
sex you're having?
Boring. It's not
Pam.
boring. It's like,
No, that
it's
is.
fun.
That's like
People.
you know.
Tell
do
me,
you
this
sign a
happens.
release
This
form
must
or a
happen.
contract before you do it? Like
Yeah.
just to make sure we're clear on the boundaries. That's the point
People
of
like to
seduction.
suss it
Is that I think you push it a bit further, to out of their comfort zone a little bit, and then you pull back before you push it a bit further, see how far you can push it, and then when they get uncomfortable, then you pull back. That's the point. Then that's how you find out the boundaries.
Oh yeah. So how
And
would
that's
you
how
do it,
you
James?
seduce a woman too.
Well, why don't you tell us how you would?
I don't know if I can sleep with her. Well, let's see. And then, but not all in once. Like it's gradually. Oh, I might just take this off.
So-
See how she reacts to that. Or I'll touch down there and then I'll pull back before she can slap my hand away. Because that's what happens. You pull back before she resists, and that's how you keep going. Because the girls love it when you tease them. When you stop it yourself, and then they want it more.
Not
But if
just
they have
girls.
to, but if they have to stop it, then that's resistance, and then they stop. Shaun,
been
do you
known
use
her
dirty talk?
and
You've
stuff
been
like
with your
that.
partner or girlfriend
Yeah.
for a long time.
I'm gradually getting better at dirty talk.
see, that's what I meant. So
Introducing a few more description.
Yeah,
Descriptive
I
words.
mean, I do find that after a little while I run out of.
Yeah,
things to
that's
say.
exactly what I'm talking
I'm
about.
still
Yeah.
doing that thing I was doing 10 minutes ago, and I'm loving it. That's it.
Things are engorged now, baby. Things are happening.
Oh yeah.
Things are happening.
totally
with
doing
my labias.
I don't go scientific with it.
I just I would totally lose the plot, and I'm just saying crap, total crap.
Really? So that's the thing. I don't want it to be forced. That's why I
Just
feel like
say
it's forced.
whatever.
If you're making if I'm really in the mood and I'm like, oh yeah, teach me a lesson and dominate, tell me what boss me, and like
Jesus, who's saying that to you?
no,
You
he
were
liked to
saying-
say that to
yeah,
a girl.
Oh, you like
To
it.
you say
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm like,
Teach
come
me a
on,
lesson.
show
Yeah,
me.
like punishment and stuff like that.
Jay, how do you know?
Are you talking about that?
Jay
Whoa.
just makes it too personal.
Sorry.
Yeah, but it depends. It depends on the mood. But I think it's important to do, not force it. Like, what do you want me to say to you?
What
Like,
do you want
know
me?
what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And
is-
that I feel like that inevitably happens.
Really?
I feel like
Pam, we have to look into this.
Yeah, well,
What's wrong? Like, what?
I don't know. I think maybe my vocabulary is too.
You're an
enormous.
intelligent woman. You deserve to have good sex.
Thank you.
Um,
I feel that way too.
I don't think it's a vocab thing.
I'm sure we can find the great.
If you're keeping a thesaurus next to your bed, something's wrong. Hang on, I've got. Oh yeah, that's the
Next
word.
to next to my copy of the
Engorged,
Bible,
that's
of
the
course.
word. it is.
Engorged.
I think you're not getting there are guys, Pam. I think you got boring guys who aren't
oh,
doing
my
it for
Lord.
you.
No, my
You're settling for something that for something. That
Average cock.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, yeah, to summarise, call girls what you want and deal with the consequences later. Because that's girls, they'll be fine. Like, you just have to agree. You just humour them and say, yeah, I'm sorry about that. And then, of course, you do the same thing again. And girls always, they never stand up for themselves.
They'll never see you again.
It's like he doesn't listen.
Yeah.
I guess I think we're on the same page there. I'd like to come back and we'll talk about awkward dates after this break. Welcome back to the Gentlemen's Club, and in case you just tuned in, this is what you missed. Okay, so we've got another letter, guys, just to change it up a bit, from a viewer, Gwen, a female viewer, which I don't think is, don't know how that got through the net. But dear James and Angels, congratulations on the new show. My question for the panel is, what's the most awkward date you've ever been on?
Oh. Yeah, okay. Do you want
to go first?
I think you've probably been on a lot of awkward dates.
Oh, I did.
I think you would be on more.
Yeah.
Me? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, one comes to mind, like, instantly.
Yeah.
Because this was just in recent history. And it was this Brazilian guy that I met.
Oh, right.
And I thought, yeah.
South American.
Brazilian.
Never trust them.
They're pretty, generally pretty forward and direct.
Yeah. And, amiable guy, nice conversation, whatever. But, like, right away, he was like, oh, there's something that I wanted to do since the first moment I saw you. Can I kiss you? And I thought...
oh, yeah, it's definitely South American that will kiss you.
Yeah, after I had waited a few minutes and deciphered what he had said, I said, yeah, okay, sure. And then he just, like, he was probably this far away from me.
Wait a second, first date, and you just said, you just gave it up that easily? I said, sure, you can kiss me.
Yeah, I thought, why not?
That's where you're going wrong.
Why not?
I don't want to give females advice on this show. I want to focus on the guys, but this is a rookie error.
Is it? Because I didn't care.
Always say no the first time.
Always say no the first time. Okay, I'll make a note of that. But
you didn't. Okay, so what happened?
I do in general. But with this guy, I was like, sure, why not?
He was too good looking and South American.
Yeah, he was a swarthy South American. I thought, what you got? I never kissed a Brazilian. Let's take you out for a ride.
I don't think South American guys are very attractive. I don't get attracted because I know a lot of South Americans.
Well,
oh my god.
It was probably the worst passing experience of my life because I couldn't understand. He stuck his tongue like out of his face and then directly into my mouth. Like he was probably like a half a foot away from me, and I saw this like South American slug tongue coming straight. And I mean, for days afterwards, I would recall the experience and actually gag because he did not stop. He was all over this with his tongue, and I was literally wiping the saliva away from my face. Like, and I had to stop. I was like, listen, dude, like, you can't possibly kiss like this. Like, you've not gotten this far in life kissing like this. You've got to stop.
Well,
Let me give you some education.
I was with a person once, and she kissed me like that, and I was like, this is how she likes to kiss? This is gross.
This is disgusting.
We went on like...
We should get those two people together.
The thing was, we went on like this, and I kept kissing like this, thinking, hey, this is how she likes to kiss. And eventually, one day, we're kissing, and she went, you really like the tongue, don't you? And I was like, what?
Whoa.
So I don't like the tongue. You like the tongue. And she was like, no, I thought you liked the tongue.
You established this.
I was like, no, I hate the tongue. And she's like, oh, I thought you were a horrible kisser. And I was like, I thought you were a horrible kisser.
I find that girls, it's your job as a guy to set the tone for kissing, and they usually adapt to what you want to do. That's what should happen, I reckon.
Well, no.
I don't want to criticise Shaun because he's a very experienced lover.
Well, I think the first time we hooked up, we were both really drunk, so that might have set a bad sort of...
Sloppy
I'm
kiss.
like, if a girl did that to me, I'd be like...
Sorry.
If a girl did that to me, I'd be like, okay, just slow down. I know you're nervous. Just deep breaths.
I think I would say that.
I know you've never been with a guy this tall before.
I think I would say that. Could you just stop kissing me because your saliva is all over my face and I feel disgusted.
Let's focus
my
on
makeup is
You
ruining.
take the sensitive
Exactly.
approach.
Let's focus on someone's awkward date. Anyone like
Yeah. What you got?
Jay?
Well, I did kind of like it's. I don't know it's awkward or not, but
just slow
I
down, I
was
know you're
pretty.
nervous.
I think it's awkward right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was pretty, like shocked.
Yeah,
I
you
went-
still are short. Yeah.
Shocked.
No.
Sorry, one more time.
Yeah, so you were telling me like this guy basically.
Is her interpreter here?
No.
That's why
No.
that's why I have you here. So you were shocked by
Yeah.
what?
By the first date was fine and he paid for it, and the second date
Yeah.
we went out, and then I was like, oh, you paid for the last one, I will pay for this time, and he just went, yes, you should. You drank me out last time, and I was like,
He what you out?
okay.
Dragged you out?
Drained.
Drained. Yeah.
Drained. Oh.
That could be interpreted
What is he
in two
talking
ways.
about exactly?
And
What did you do after the date?
No, like he spent too much money on me, so
Yeah.
this is my time to spend money
And he
on
wasn't
him.
just joking.
He was
And
serious.
he wasn't just
How
joking.
much did he?
He was serious.
Yeah.
And we have common friends, and I told my friends, and I was like, "Are you serious?"
Yeah, that's a bit cheap. Not cheap. That's a bit.
That's
But how
the
much
last
did he
time.
spend?
Probably 100, something
and,
like
and
that.
did you sleep with him?
No, I even
Should she
never
have?
kissed
That's a
him
little
at
bit-
all.
Should she
Yeah,
have?
Where's the
We
value?
never kissed him.
Everyone
Nothing.
knows
Like,
that $100
Like
means
throwing the money
no, but
away.
$100, it's like
Sorry.
I spend on my hair, not even that.
get
It's
ready for the date.
$200 even more
Didn't
to
the
do
shirt,
my
the
hair.
shirt cost $300, but BT
By
done.
the way, and $100 he spent on me. I was
Women.
like, what a cheap bastard.
Wow.
God.
Whoa.
You know, I don't, that's enough disrespecting men on this show. Sean,
Oh,
have you got
really?
any?
Mine's an odd story. I don't know if you'd call it a date, but once I was at a party and
Here we go.
no, I was at a
Another
party and I was
drunken
talking to a
party
girl
story.
that I liked, and
Yeah.
and her friend was there, and as I was about to leave, her friend said, "Oh, can I give you my number?" And I didn't really like her, but I thought, you know what, I'll be nice, I'll take a number. And I was drunk at the time. I put it in my phone, didn't think about it.
Yeah.
And the next day, I got a text from my good friend Amanda saying, "Hey, do you want to catch up?" And I was like, "Yeah, cool. Come over." And she was like, "Just remind me, where's your house again?" And I was like,
Wait a
"You've been to my house a
minute.
couple of times now. You should know where it is. Like, you've been there." Anyway,
Oh.
whatever. So I texted the address, and all of a sudden, a car rolls up at the front, and I'm like, "That's not Amanda's car." And I went out there, and there was a car full of girls that I didn't really recognise at all, and I was like, "Hang on a minute," and I'd realised in that moment, I had replaced my friend Amanda's number with the girl from the party whose name was also Amanda in my phone.
Oh my god!
No.
Oh my god!
And it got worse when I got in the car. I couldn't actually remember which one of them was Amanda. So I had to I was sitting in the back amongst them all, and I just had to go,
Hey Amanda!
"Hey Amanda, how you doing?" And she was sitting right next to me. She was like, "I'm good." Why are we yelling? And then we all went out and got ice cream. So that was good.
It's weird that she brought all her friends with her.
Yeah, that is a bit strange.
Yeah, I think it was one of those things like, she was being pretty forward by it was the next day as well. So she thought, she was obviously, early days, wanted to bring her friends a bit of comfort. But for me, I was kind of intimidated because I was like, what the hell's going on here? I don't know any of these girls.
And how long
Women.
did you date her for?
Women.
Well, I
8
actually
months.
did that thing where I sort of texted the friend and got them to give me a call. "Oh, I've got to go. My
Yeah.
grandma's fallen down the stairs."
Well, I guess to sum up the show, women want to be dominated. And that's really, it's just a way of leading them. They want to be led. They want you to really set the tone. And it's up to you to do that, guys. And I hope we've given you a bit of information to help with that. Girls, pretty good performance. Thanks for coming on tonight.
Thanks for the invitation.
Sean, it's been good to have you supporting the girls and making them comfortable on a show.
Do
It's
what
a
I
big
can.
deal for them.
Thank you.
This has been the Gentleman's Club. If you'd like to email us, still on filming, guys. If you'd like to email us with your questions, you can email at tvgentlemansclub@gmail.com, or visit us on Facebook. I think it's Gentlemen's Club TV at Facebook. You'll search us anyway. See you next time. Thanks for watching.
To relay the fire, but I know you're always